We knew the tea. Besides, since you decided we're keeping things professional, don't I deserve a chance to go meet and flirt with some sexy available bachelors? She's really pulling that card on him. Wesley goes, no. But someone still wants her, it seems. Excuse me? Oop. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we are back with the next part of The Bodyguard on the Taboo app. A lot of you have been requesting this, and I've been super excited to read this because this story is really good. If you guys have not checked out the Taboo app, go check it out because it's lit. If you like the choose your story kind of games, you'll like the Taboo app. It gets spicy up in here. So we're back with this one since it was highly requested. The story is by the amazing author Cassidy. Their Instagram is linked in my description box down below. Please go follow and support them. Go check out their stories on the Taboo app and other apps. Amazing author. And we're gonna see what happens with little Bodyguard and our girl things heated up in the last chapter. So they definitely crossed the line, if you will. So we're gonna see what happens. Maybe there's gonna be more chocolate syrup, who knows. But I hope you guys are excited. Hit the like button if you are, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's start the drama. Chapter 5, Tipsy Cow. What? Oh wait, wasn't he gonna go try to work on his motorcycle or something? I walk into the kitchen to find Warren already drinking coffee. Oh, not the kitchen again. It's gonna get crazy. Morning. Good morning. He's leaning on the counter and he immediately offers me a cup. The memory of him last night moaning my name again brings a smile to my lips. We also caught him. He was having some fantasies in his dreams. You seem pretty cheerful today. Well, you seemed pretty cheerful in your dreams last night. Should I tell him I heard him last night? Should we tease him about it or don't tell him? I'm really nervous. I feel like Warren's the type that's going to get too embarrassed if we tease him, so let's not say a word. Oh, it's nothing. Really? Oh, he's on to us. Oh no. Well, it's such a beautiful day, don't you think? The sun is shining, birds are chirping. Why wouldn't I be cheerful? Morning trees. The expression on his face tells me he doesn't believe me. If you say so. I've already made breakfast, so help yourself whenever you're ready. I'll be outside if you need me. Wait. Warren turns to look at me, his face carefully blank. I'd really love to go out today. Do you think that would be possible? I know I'm technically supposed to be a missing person. Can we still talk about how she's a missing person? The fact they spun this whole story that she's missing? But I just feel so trapped in this cabin. You might be recognized. Is there nothing we can do to change my appearance a bit? It doesn't take Warren long to soften at my doe-eyed face. On the top shelf in the linen closet, you'll find some at-home hair dyes and a pair of scissors. He got the salon ready at the house. I also left you some outfits in the bedroom which will help you blend in. If you make yourself unrecognizable, we might be able to go somewhere today. Okay, really? I had a feeling you'd want to explore the town at some point. Oh, he got a little smile. I love when Warren smiles. Warren. I leap forward and throw my arms around him. Never forget the last time she leapt into his arms and they had a little steamy makeout session. He stills and isn't long before he gently pushes me away. In this kitchen, I'm pretty sure too. Not letting his actions deter me, I smile up at him. Thank you so much. I don't know how much this means to me. Just meet me out front when you're done. We'll be taking my motorcycle into town. You've ridden on one before, haven't you? Before I can answer him, Warren's phone pings. He glances down as soon as he pulls it out of his pocket. Oh no, is this Eli? It's Eli. Ugh. Warren turns the phone forward so that I can see the messages too. Mr. Garcia, what seems to be the problem? Unless there's an emergency, please refrain from leaving me more than one voicemail in the future. Your job is to keep my wife safe and not to bother me with any unnecessary details. Understood? I glance up at Warren to find his eyes narrowed in annoyance. He types him a one-word reply and pockets the phone. Oh, well, at least I'm sure now you didn't kidnap me. Warren fights back a smile before he leaves. All the girls are getting kidnapped in our stories, I swear. I walk into the bedroom and look at the options Warren bought for me. Okay, so what choices do we got here? I guess it's time to change up my look a bit. So what should I do with my hair? Okay, so I swapped up her hair a little bit. I gave her that pretty like auburn hair, very like Jessica Rabbit. The blonde hair I think looked a little cuter actually, as funny as that sounds. I gave her that like J-Lo look, but I never really do like the auburn red, and I thought it looked really pretty with her towel, even though that's not what she's gonna be wearing. Okay, so we swapped up our look. It's not something I ever choose for myself, which makes a great choice. She looks so different. She got her hair colored, new little dress on. She's ready. I hear the sound of a motorcycle revving up outside of the cabin and anticipation fills my stomach. Time to see what this town has to offer. Okay, the minute I walk out the door, I see Warren standing beside his motorcycle. What should I ask him? Can I be the one driving, honestly? Just do it. I walk over to where he's standing, enthusiasm evident on my face. You know he's gonna be like, what? Can I be the one driving? I've always wanted to. No. It was just no. There was not even like, it was just straight up no. Please. Warren chuckles and hands me a bulky looking helmet. Maybe next time, aka no. You can't exactly use a GPS without a phone, can you? And whose fault is that? Warren takes the helmet from my hands and gently places it on my head. He adjusts it and then pushes up the front shield so the open air hits my face. Just hold on tight, okay? I nod. Warren climbs on the bike, then turns back to me with an outstretched hand. You ready? Okay, what do I do? Hook your leg over the side and wrap your arms around my waist. I mean, she has practice. I do as he says. He wraps his hands under my thighs and pulls me forward to unpress flesh against his back. Warren puts on his own helmet, then revs the engine again. The sound is almost deafening, but it fills me with adrenaline. It's gonna be pretty loud, so just tap my back if you need me to stop or slow down, okay? He turns his head until he sees my eyes. I'm gonna need a verbal affirmation, June. Do you trust me? Oh, that got intense for a second. Do you trust me with my life? My answers seem to take him off guard. His lips part and he searches my eyes. Oop. Hold on tight. Okay, so they're finally going to town. They're going to be able to get out a little bit. 3 hours later, we're Oh, it's so pretty, like the autumn trees. Ooh, wow, we really picked the right hair color and outfit. We are really fall. I can't believe a town this small has so many hidden treasures. Surprising, isn't it? I've always liked it here. I can see why. There's something so peaceful about being away from all the city sounds. You can actually hear the birds chirping without the rumble of traffic in the background. That's definitely something I miss when I work in cities. How long have you lived here? Most of my life, actually. My mom and I moved here from California when I was about 5 years old. Okay, so we're getting more information about his childhood. I guess his life in general, technically. The cabin we're staying in was our first and only home here. Just as I open my mouth to ask him what happened to his mom, maybe we need to not. Warren points at a nearby building. One of my friends actually owns this bar. Do you want to grab something to eat? Food sounds nice. As we come closer to it, it isn't long before I notice a sign carrying its name. Tipsy Cow. Don't ask. I grin as he holds the door open for me. Okay, so this was the Tipsy Cow was the title of the chapter. So we're going to see what happens in this little bar. Okay, the walls look like they could use a new paint job on the stools. Seem a bit wally, but otherwise it's a welcoming place. It's cozy. It's the best bar within a 100-mile radius. Just as he says that, a large, imposing man walks over to us with a huge smile painted across his face and claps Warren on the back. Okay, so don't listen to this guy. Okay, we got Zaddy Jack over here. It's the best bar in the whole damn seat, I'm telling you. Warren scoffs. Nah, you're just exaggerating. And no one will be our Warren, though. Warren is he's one of a kind. I'm not. What other bar would give you free welcome drinks as soon as you enter? Okay, yes, please give us that free drink, though. Thank you. He pours us both beer on tap, slides it along the bar, and winks at me. Oh, it's on the house, darling. And I can keep them coming for as long as you want. Are they free? We can pay for our own drinks, Jack. The barman shakes his head. Nonsense. Oh, thank you. Free drinks. My best friend ain't paying for a thing here. And neither is any company he keeps. This is a good friend right here. Warren sighs and takes a sip of his beer. Don't drink too much though, Warren. You on a motorcycle. Excuse you. I don't know how you keep the business afloat. You do the same thing with half the patrons. Jack shrugs. The regulars are loyal. They'd never let me go under. Besides, the women practically line up when they see me running the place. He flexes and Warren chuckles. Speaking of women, he takes my hand and kisses my knuckles. Warren immediately stiffens by my side. Oh, we got some jealousy in the house. Hello, beautiful. My name is Jack Wayne. Well, Jack, that's very sweet, but we're futurely taken by Warren right here. And I'm Ashley Carter. Right, not even Jack, and I'm gonna really, okay, thank goodness Warren stepped in, because our girl was about to be like, my name's June. It's a pleasure to meet you. A pleasure. Jack. Oh, sweetheart, I can show you the real meaning of pleasure. Okay, Jack, you're sweet. Let's keep it there. Though the words sound flirtatious, I can see a teasing glint in his eye, and it's obvious he's only trying to spite Warren. He winks at me again. Back off, Jack. Oh. Warren is feeling the jealousy. Hey, I was only introducing myself. She's taken. Don't worry, Warren. I saw the rings. I follow his gaze down on my left hand and frown at the wedding ring set on my finger. Oh no, not the Eli ring. Throw that away. I guess I should probably stop wearing these. Pawn them while you're at it, girl. Get some money. It's become such a habit that I hadn't even thought about what they represent. Tragedy, that's what. So take them off. Looks like you finally found yourself a good one, Garcia. I'm happy for you, man. Oh, Jack thinks Warren and I are... well, we're just friends. Just friends, huh? Just friends. The kitchen says otherwise. So I'm free to chat with her, right? Warren begins to object, but Jack throws his arm around my shoulders and starts walking me towards the bar again. Warren trails behind us and I can practically feel the glare he's shooting at the back of Jack's head. Just take a seat there, little lady, and I'll get you something else to drink. He points to the full Pilsner glass I'm still holding in my hands. Not a fan of beer. What do I tell Jack? Can I get water? Honestly, can I get water? We're trying to stay hydrated. Not really. I'm sorry. Can I get some water? One water coming up. Jack turns around and grabs a glass from across the bar. After taking a careful sip, I ask him a question. So how do you two know each other? Yes, let's get the tea on this past little friendship. Me and Garcia? Oh, we go way back. We grew up together. You know, he's always been jealous of me. The only thing I've ever been jealous of was how quickly you scared off women. Women love me. Sure. They do. Just the night I had two of them begging me to take them. He's also an elaborate storyteller. I like Jack. He's sweet. He's so mean to me, Ashley. I keep forgetting we're Ashley. Warren, stop being so mean to Jack. Thank you. Hey, did he tell you he's the reason I lost my leg? I look at Warren and Chuck. He shakes his head. What? Don't be so dramatic, Wayne. I'm not being dramatic. So you're not the reason he lost his leg? Not in the way he's implying. I don't understand. What is this? I turn to Jack and he grins at me. It happened we were in the SEALs together. I don't even know he didn't have a leg, to be honest. I had just taken on a round and thought that was the end for me. You were shot? Oh, hell yeah. We were both shot multiple times. My head whips towards Warren, who shrugs sheepishly. It's part of the job. That day I was hit in the leg and shoulder with nowhere to run. No one was there to help me and I was bleeding out pretty quickly. Oh my. He scratches the back of his head and looks away. I really thought I was a goner with the CD over here. Jack throws a thumb in Warren's direction. He just couldn't let me die. Aw. See what I mean about dramatic? What did he do? See, we want to know what happened with Warren. We needed more stories of Warren. When he couldn't find me, he came running back out in the line of fire. I don't remember much other than seeing pretty little angel wings sprouting out of his back when he hoisted me up and dragged me to safety. Jack bats his eyelashes at Warren. My beautiful guardian angel. I laugh at the expression on Warren's face and Jack joins in. Now I've got this sexy prosthetic leg here. Oh, Jack. He lifts up his pant leg and shows it to me. Total uniform chaser magnet right here. Women love this thing. He looks up at me hopefully as if asking for my approval. Should I say something about Jack's? Yes, it looks nice. Just say it, girl. Be nice. It's a very nice looking leg. Jack smiles smugly at Warren. See, I told you. Chicks dig this thing. She's just being polite. Whatever helps you sleep at night, big guy. Oh, apparently we help him sleep at night because he's dreaming about us. Is it hard to walk around with it? Nah, I'm used to it by now. Hasn't stopped me from doing what I want in my life. Still, I'm sorry that happened to you. Hey, it wasn't that bad. I might have lost a leg, but poor Garcia over here lost his heart. Jack chuckles at Warren stays quiet. What does he mean? Your heart, Warren. Warren refuses to meet my gaze. Instead, he stands up and storms out of the bar. I watch stunned as he slams the door behind him. What just happened? Turning back to Jack, I notice that his smile is gone. I shouldn't have said that. I didn't realize it was still a sore spot for him. Oh, what do you mean? Sorry, doll, it's not my story to tell. I'm assuming when he says he lost his heart, like someone important passed away. I frown and turn back towards the door. Should I go after Warren? He seems pretty upset. Yeah, we're going after Warren. I'll be right back. Jack smiles knowingly. Okay, so let's go find out what happened so we can get the tea on him. Warren. I see him sitting on a bench. He doesn't move, but I know he's heard me. I walk over to him and carefully sit beside him. Are you okay? After a few moments of silence, he finally answers me. I guess I just needed some fresh air. We don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, but please do. It's not that. I just haven't really let myself think about her for a long time. An old flame, huh? Did she hurt you? Something like that. I wait patiently, not wanting to pressure him into talking. I don't have to wait long. I guess I should start from the beginning. Ooh, everyone get your popcorn and tea ready. Here we go. You see, when we were over in Afghanistan, we lost a lot of good people. Our numbers were down and we were basically cut off from everyone back home. I look over at him and he's staring straight ahead, seemingly lost in thought. Our ship was small and our crew was even smaller. We've been broken off into groups and spread out across the ocean to increase our perimeter. How many people were on your ship? There were 15 of us, all men. They didn't allow women to be SEALs back then. 15 men? That doesn't seem so small. Trust me, when you're on a ship for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, it's small. Imagine living in tight quarters with 14 other people. Yeah, that already just seems like a lot. I need my space. We ate every meal together, played hours of card games together, and there really wasn't much privacy. We were bored out of our minds sometimes. So how did you meet her? She was some girl we met at a local pub. You see, we would get a few days off here and there depending on our shifts. We would take every opportunity for something different. A couple of us got drunk and Jack suggested we play some stupid game with a few local women. I can't even remember what the game was. Truth or Dare, maybe? He shakes his head and sighs. Lola and I were dared to make out with each other, as childish as that sounds. I remember turning to tell her we didn't have to do it, but she threw her arms around me and kissed me before I even got a word out. Okay, so she was ready. She didn't gotta wait for no truth and dare. She was like, whoosh. She jumped. We kept seeing each other a little after that. He shrugs. I wasn't off the ship often, but she wrote me letters. We planned to start a family in the States once my service was over. I even brought her a ring. At the time, I thought I was ready for that. Now I see it was just a stupid 23-year-old. The day I decided to propose with her, I found her in bed with her and I got, oh no, Warren. Instead of explaining herself, she told me to leave and never come back. Excuse her? Why would she do that? Didn't she love you? Warren shrugs. Maybe at some point she did, but I'll never really know. That gives her no excuse to do that. Like, awful. I found out sometime later that she'd actually been seeing that guy on the side. Okay, so she was trash from the get-go. Whenever I left to board the ship, she'd run back to him. Ew, some women just love the idea of being with a soldier and don't realize the actual commitment that comes with it. It's a lot of waiting around, being alone, wondering if they're ever gonna come back home. I can't blame her for wanting more. Yes, we can blame her because if she's with you, there should be no one on the side, period. Don't say that. She shouldn't have cheated on you. You stayed loyal to her, right? Of course. He looks at me. I wanted to give her the world, she just couldn't wait for it. She's an idiot then. Warren chuckles. See, on the bright side though, her being an idiot worked out in our favor because now we get to snatch Warren. Well, I wish her all the best wherever she is. He is so sweet, like still wishing her the best. I'm happy it turned out like this after all, us too. I wouldn't be here if it didn't. I watch him curiously. Oh, really? You're very forgiving for a person who got cheated on. Aren't you the same? We look at each other and burst out laughing. The air instantly feels lighter. Warren stands up and holds a hand out for me to take. Thank you for coming out for me, June. We should head back inside. Okay, so we got plus romance with him. Jack's probably wondering what happened to us. Okay, so we finally found out some of his past, thank goodness. I take his hand and we walk back on the Tipsy Cow together side by side. This all worked out in our favor. We really got to know a bit more about him, so we're learning. Hey, before you two take off, we're hosting an event tomorrow night. It's a speed dating buffet. Why would we want to go to that? Actually, kind of sounds like fun. Warren regards me coolly. No, it really doesn't. I pull him aside out of Jack's hearing range. Hey, as someone who's about to become newly single, I think it would be nice to get myself back out there. She is so doing this on purpose because she wants him to be jealous. We knew the tea besides since you decided we're keeping things professional. Don't I deserve a chance to go meet and flirt with some sexy available bachelors? She's really pulling that card on him. What's he goes? No, but someone still wants her, it seems. Excuse me? Oop, why not? Because it's not safe. No, you got a crush, Warren. That's exactly why you want Miss June all to yourself. It's not safe. Yes. That doesn't even make sense. We're in the middle of nowhere and we've been out in public all day. No one has even glanced my way. June, he groans and drags a hand through his hair. You really want to do this? Yes. Fine, we can go then. We're only doing this because we want you to be, she wants you to be jealous. Obviously I'm coming too. Great. I smile at him brightly. Is this plan gonna work or backfire? This should be fun. I can't wait to see how you react when you get a look at all the sexy available bachelors here. What's that supposed to mean? And why are you smirking? Come on, let's get home. Oh no, Warren walks out the bar and waves to Jack when he calls out goodbye. What could he meant by that? She's like, what did I get myself into? Oop. Okay, so that is the end of the chapter. So we really got to learn a lot about Warren in this chapter, which I was very happy about. We met his friend Jack, who's very nice. We really learned about his past and then he got his heart broken. So things are looking good between our character, and they're going to this little speed dating thing in the next one, which we all know. Why do I feel like Jack might like pull something and try to set them up or something? I don't really know, but I think we need to get our two characters together. We really do. So we're going to see what happens. I hope you guys are excited. Let me know what you think about Warren's past. Of course, please go follow the amazing author Cassidy. Their Instagram is linked in my description box down below. Go support them, show them lots of love. And of course, go check out the Taboo app. But before we go, the shout outs. A special shout out to Neum Lacey, Lisa L, and Nay Glizzy. Thank you so much for all your love and support. It means the absolute world to me. I'm sorry if I messed up anybody's names, but thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. I hope you all are staying safe and doing good. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.